Alright, sorry, now we're recording. It's mostly for Ganesh. Because it seems to be a bad time for him.
Ready?
Hmm. Yeah, we're good. So this
For
was the working on the clock, right?
yeah, present. I'm still working on the clock, but I'm gonna be inventing what got me for the and sure. Now it's just finish the clock puzzle, then we'll see.
Okay, so you're just on clock puzzle right now,
Yeah,
present. And future, here's what we need to do. I'm gonna pass this on later, but each one of us should for now choose one of these scenes and see if we can create a full spook sequence out of them in whatever room. I think Marcos did a pretty good job at kind of blocking it out per room.
okay.
But I did ask him to go into more detail, and we'll be getting another one of these. But for now, we can take these at least and split them amongst our uh what we have as a resource now. So there's 13 right now. We can each take like three and just kind of write how we would place that in the level for now, and then we'll go through it and see what the best way would be to implement it from one end to the other, because we want to make sure that it makes sense from the beginning to the end, right? So that like everything just kind of unfolds together. So for future, um right now I'm not gonna have you, but I'll here while we're here, I'm going to open my drive and I'm just going to plunk these in the drive and link them for everyone to have. Hold on. I meant to do that right before getting in here. Sorry about that. Oh, and that's me pressing a key that is irrelevant. Sorry about that. When the computer doesn't know what to do with a key, it just does that. But here I have all of the narratives from. Alright, as soon as those are up. Oh, never mind. Um, So this is what we're working off of. I know it's named Liquid Puzzle and Story, but this is the Earth Mansion story. Essentially, he's going from the beginning to the end, and I'll make sure to. All right, there. Okay, so for future, we're not gonna worry about it as much right now, but in the next couple days, if you guys each could choose a few of those to work on, so us three can choose four to work on now, and see how that goes, and then we'll add or subtract. And Marcos is gonna help us with some more, just in case we need to layer stuff over, right?
Yeah,
Cool.
I had a question like we were talking over.
Hmm.
Um, you want me to when you told me to like ask about flushing out some of the scares and things that are already written.
Hmm.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah, like taking these that we already have and just going further with it. Just add like boom, freaking scare sound, boo, right? Or like we see a shadow or a silhouette, right?
Yeah, like go into as much detail as we can.
Yeah, yeah, that's what I asked for from Marcos just earlier. He's gonna
okay,
help us out with that.
with the Earth Earth Mansion, I only put like a couple of puzzles that get solved, but I just randomly chose them.
Hmm.
I didn't put all 10. I think it's 10 or 12. I
I
don't
think
remember
we're
how.
at yeah, I think we're at 12.
Many. So I didn't put all 12 puzzles.
No
Uh,
worries, no worries. What we'll do is I'll put together a list of like the areas and I'll pass that to you tomorrow.
okay, right.
So we should be able to do it per area, and the puzzle will just be like an additive tension, right? While they're getting the spooks, we'll just add to the tension with a puzzle.
Are there going to be any like flashbacks to like Gene to like not playing Gene but like seeing things through his eyes in the past, like things that happened or something, or is it all like you're in the present and you're just assuming what could have happened, you know?
I've considered it, but it would be really hard to get fully fleshed out cinematics. um, like the furthest we can, unless some of us are really good at it.
Right, because we'd have to make like a bright mansion
Mm,
for the
just
cutscenes,
for the
right?
cinematics, exactly. Actually, I didn't even think about that. But yeah, yeah. I think it would be too much as
Right.
our first
Actually,
game like this. Well, I mean, as my first game. I don't know if it's you guys' first game, but it's my first game. I think I want to keep the cinematics out just to avoid that risk because that's a huge risk.
Yeah,
But
I
we
get
can do inner dialogues. We can do like the full inner monologue, and that should feel like that should feel cinematic, right? I could like we can even do little cuts with inner monologue and make it feel like cinematic, but not actually move anything or have like extra cameras and lights and stuff,
okay, yeah, I understand.
right? Just to avoid that. That's a huge polish. But if we can fit it, we can try it. We can try one. If everyone's down, we can try one and and see if we can fit it. But I wouldn't suggest it. Cinematics are hard.
Yeah, there's a like a extra like a double scene or something. I forget the word, but yeah, I've seen how like they're done. Like kind
Yeah,
of
yeah.
not
They do like it's a whole process. They have to like create full levels just for the cinematics, right? Because they have the crazy lighting that you wouldn't have in the game normally. Because if you had that lighting in the game, you'd be running at like 2 FPS, right?
um I know that I added like a couple of scenes that I don't think they'll be able to play them.
Mm-hmm.
Um like for example, like the one where uh, Z like sees the cultist like walking just off of his the corner of his eyes into the corner. It's in one of those, and
Oh wait. We can do that. We have the cultist, and Shannon's back. She's back from her break, so we'll be getting a lot more updates on the art. So when it comes to the cultists, which as we talked, they represent Ghoulie and Groom. So we already have the woman. We already have the woman, and I'm pretty sure we right. This is it's like the first one, right? Uh,
I don't
I think I
remember
can
if it
hear myself through your.
can you.
I think so. Hold on. While navigating, see this one, right? Number 4
Oh, okay, from behind the curtain because I didn't know if there were
from
curtains or not.
behind the. Oh yeah, we have curtains that will be in the polish. The windows won't just be bare like that. Yeah, I can hear myself through your.
And I even had like scenes where because you said you emphasized hiding, and like I had like there's a scene I wrote where like you can have like the Z like hide behind a curtain or something or behind like something and watch and see how Grum or Ghoulie, one of those two, passes by, and I wasn't sure if that was something you could do or not because at least that one doesn't require changing the lighting or anything. It's more like controlling the first person
Yeah,
camera.
yeah, that should be fun. Wait. I'm trying to find it. I swear I just read that one. This one, I like that.
It's not that one, but
No,
I
I
was
just
gonna
I was just saying I like that.
yeah, but I didn't know
Oh,
how you were gonna.
shadowy figure at the end walks into adjoining room. Okay, we can do that. We can do this. We can do the silhouette. Right. But anyways, let's move on just to get these.
Yeah,
Um, but there's the folder. So for future, uh, choosing uh scene to do. So yeah, if you guys don't mind, unless you had something else in mind that you really want to work on in future for the next 2 weeks, we can do fun narrative spooky stuff. Other than this puzzle, right? Because we'll be this one, right? The statues. Um,
Is it my turn?
yeah, yeah, I think so. Hold on.
Okay.
I mean, actually, here, let me type all that because that's what Marcos literally just went.
Yeah, true.
My bad. I was so involved in looking through them. Hold on. So past you gave me the Earth Mansion narrative. and present. um, right, you were already done with whatever you had. It was this last one I got.
The thing I worked on, I think it
Or
was.
are you working on something right now?
No, right now. Yeah, I'm waiting for your instructions to get to start working on everything.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah,
it'll just be fleshing this out then, right?
yes.
The Earth Mansion narrative with deeper detail. I'll just say that. That should help. And same for the Hell Mansion. We could probably go into little detail for your next, like for future,
Mhm.
or like we could probably take this and just go, yeah, like we were saying, like you could even do bulleted lists of stuff like sound, dialogue, because you want to do dialogue and visual, anything visual, audio visual, and whatever inner monologue.
Oh, you mean like yeah, like not be afraid of writing in like oh then this happened or that sound occurred.
100%. As if we get the more we get, like the easier it'll be to put it together. We could just filter through it and just use as much of it as we can to keep it congruent. And the obviously the more we have, the easier it'll be to like
Just get
sift through it and get
surfaced
the
at
best.
that point.
Mm-hmm. So I'll write that for you. All right. Now for Justin. If, oh yeah, that's it. And then me, or I can go. Here I can go. Okay, so this past 3 days, I've been finishing the valve sequence and all of its components, so I can implement it in the basement. And I went through and tied it to the inventory system and took PNGs of each. So now when the player picks it up, it shows in the inventory with how many and what color the valve is that he currently possesses. So they know. Present, uh, I'm taking that and implementing it into the basement. So it's like a full sequence down there. And then future, moving through the basement to begin implementing the clues, spooks, as well as narrative, inner monologues. So this I'll essentially just be choosing. I'll choose 4 of these and start trying out implementing them in like the spots that they're supposed to be, or whatever. I'll make sure to announce too which ones I pick, so it's not like any overlapping work or whatever.
Not bad, not bad. That sounds cool. Good to know the different valves that you're holding.
Right, right, yeah, and then eventually, it's gonna be helpful to be able to place them anywhere and still, because I want to try to spawn the same exact valve that he picked up onto the actual pipe actor, but I'm probably gonna end up doing the old just sub visibility, honestly.
Yeah, yeah.
But I want to get, I want to try it at least. And if it takes me too long, I'm just gonna do the set visibility. But yeah, for the actual valve sequence to work really good too. I'll be able to set like my last class was advanced design workshop, and this is actually what I did for that class. And
Yeah,
the instructor helped me figure out the end, the referencing the full sequence, so I can actually have the player only be able to interact with the valves in the sequence that it's supposed to be. So if they go off sequence, all the valves that they interacted with before will reset and go
that's
back to
beautiful.
yeah.
I love it.
It's just taking a while, but it's gonna be good. It's worth it.
All right, so my past, I set up the statue check blueprint. It's make sure that the statues are in the proper spots, and then it'll trigger that the puzzle is solved. Um, I adjusted the statues that I'm using for this puzzle so that they're the correct size.
Awesome.
And then I added symbols to the statue bases, and then where the statues are supposed to go, I just went with runes.
Oh, and what was the basis? The last one. I'm sorry.
I put rune like little symbols on the base of the statues and where the statues have to go, like
Perfect.
their endpoints, so that you can simply solve it.
That's perfect because we're gonna be using a lot of runes.
Okay, good, good.
Yeah, yeah. There's two of my
Fire.
puzzles that should be runes, but they're letters right now.
Okay, okay. Yeah, I used fire, ice, and then I think God or Odin,
Nice.
something like that.
We're getting some like ancient demonology symbols
Okay.
representing Beelzebub and the mimic. I forgot the name of what we were using for the mimic, but they're supposed to represent like markings of Groom and Ghoulie, and those will be all over the place. Shannon's working on that. It's gonna be good.
Okay, cool, cool. Yeah, I probably swap out the runes on the
Right.
symbols, but
We can
that
ask for
sounds
more. That the runes should be fine because I think I'll be using runes for the cabinet as well.
okay. Yeah, whatever works.
So it'll fit. It'll be cohesive with runes. Should be fine.
All right. As for present, I'm pushing to the depot, of course. I'm gonna have to set up this puzzle manually. So
Mm-hmm.
if you have like a location, that would be awesome. So I can do that. And
It's pretty
then
big, huh? We can share the basement level. That would actually
the
help.
basement, yeah.
There's a huge room.
Okay, yeah. Because yeah, the more that we have to have them push, the better, right?
I think so. Honestly, yep. Yeah,
And then
I think that would
other
be a good spot because then that's where they start in the second one.
than okay, yeah, yeah.
So they'll see it again, and that's a good one to see twice in a row. But we can obviously we'll change it up enough. No worries.
Oh yeah, it just has to have different obstacles,
Right,
really.
right. Yeah, exactly. As long as it functions, like yeah, exactly.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, easy. We got it.
So yeah, present is
Sweet.
just setting it up manually on the map. Testing out to make sure the transfer is okay and setting up the sound design for it so that you actually hear like the statues moving while you're pushing it and whatnot.
What are we naming it? Statue
Yeah,
sequence.
just say statue puzzle.
Statue puzzle. Cool. Is that good? Setting up the pieces manually, then testing the puzzle sequence along with all of its.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Here,
And then
where it's gonna yell
future.
at me. I always do this. I don't have to say of.
Yeah, right. In future, it was just gonna be helping out with the QA testing and stuff. But if
Dope.
we're doing story development,
I mean, it. This is gonna be huge. We're all essentially gonna have to like seriously QA the spook sequences because obviously we want the scariest
yeah.
shit we can possibly do.
Right? Yeah.
And I've been adding stuff. You guys always feel free to request assets. We might be able to find them, and I think I have like a a little bit of funds that can still go towards the project too. But for polish, we want to go like full balls to the wall.
Yeah.
So yeah, if there's anything you think of for an asset that you could need, let me know.
Okay.
Oh yeah, helping with QA, and then we'll do and then
Help polishing out the
Yeah.
spooks.
choosing polish spook to work on. that should be good. should,
Yeah.
I think that's all of us. Yeah, I'll get Ganesh's information later. I'll get her later. She just got back. So I'll get all the art stuff later and yeah, we should be good. I'll keep you guys updated on the production plan because we might have to start doing like I won't have us like meet every day, but I'll make like a channel where everyone can type what they're working on every day they work. Just like what they're working on that day and what they plan to work on the next day.
Okay, like
just
a
to keep
daily
track.
stand-up.
Yeah, like a daily stand up, but we don't actually have to meet because we're such a small team. We could probably just have a channel and everyone could just set the date, right in the date and just what you're doing today and the next time you work.
Yeah, that sounds good to me.
Yeah, that way. yeah, that way we can relay everything we're doing efficiently from here
Yeah,
to
especially if
to
we're getting down
Saigabot.
to the wire.
Yeah, we're getting down to the wire. Uh, yeah, we're getting down to the wire. Like we could always end up adding more, but I don't think we even need to. Other than testing the builds to see if we need combat or sneakiness. Choose one or the other. That's the thing. That's about like the extent of experimentation with this. It's feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's all. Thank you for your time, guys. I'm gonna stop the recording for now.